Hello, I am in Hanoi, the best place on earth to find food. And that's why today I'm bringing you guys to a food tour with me, with my private tour guide, my sister.
Hi.
I actually did book a professional food tour guide, but she made me cancel because she thinks that she's better than a professional one. Sis, what makes you think that?
I used to live in Hanoi for 5 years, and I am a Hanoi food lover.
Okay.
So today I will show you all the best place to eat in Hanoi.
Okay.
And you will be so satisfied with my tour. I'm so sure about that.
She's like one of the worst food tour guide ever. We are in the military base. The restaurant she found on the internet has 6 reviews. Okay, I'm very excited and let's start the tour then. Good morning. We are in the way to have breakfast. My sister said that it's just like 200 meters far away from the hotel, and it's a very famous place. It was raining yesterday, so the air is not that polluted anymore. Luckily, chị, anh vào dùng giấm không?
Không. Stick to the blend nha. Đến nơi rồi.
It would be a very, very big waste if you go to Vietnam without eating any of our wonderful noodle soup. And we have like 1,000 kinds of them. This is what is it?
This is a duck noodle, but actually this one is bigger than normal duck.
Yeah, we don't know how to call it. It's like bigger than a duck but smaller than a goose. But
we call it ngan in Vietnam, but I'm not sure how to call it in English.
Yeah, and here we have bamboo rice noodle, the duck meat, and here I have a bunch of boiled duck to eat too. This is my favorite kind of meat, and I don't like the meat part. I only like the neck and leg and wings part because it's more bony and it just tastes better. It's more fun to chew actually. So how did you find this place?
This place is not so famous, but you know, every restaurant in the corner street like this, always have a good taste.
Exactly. Like if you go to a place when they just sell only one thing, that's good. And the smaller and the sketchier it is, the better. So this place fits the criteria. This is the head of the duck. Yeah, we eat them too. I don't know if it's too scary for you guys, but sorry, different food culture. You don't waste anything. I guess some of the viewer who's from Western countries thinking that it looks a bit unhygienic. Yeah, it is. But if you live here and you grow up here and you eat food like this all the time, I think you can properly deal with that. Although it's a bit unhygienic, the food taste is like just so good. So I'm willing to have that treat.
You should try with vinegar mixed with garlic and chili. It will make your
just
soup tasty.
Just a little bit. You can never say no to us. You don't take no for an answer. This is blood, if you don't know. Duck blood, I guess, or cow blood. The bamboo is so fresh too. You cannot have this kind of bamboo in Germany.
The fresh bamboo will be quite bitter, so we have to cook it at least 3 times.
It's very poisonous too, if you just eat them straight. That was really good, and I'm very happy. It was a very good start for the day. I'm excited to see what we're gonna eat next. This is bánh cuốn in Vietnam. I have no clue how to call it in English. How do you call it in English?
Yes, it's called Vietnamese steamed rice roll.
It's a very popular breakfast dish in Vietnam, and it's pretty complicated to make actually. You have to use the non-sticky rice and then fry them into flour, mix them with water, and then there's a very complicated steaming process and then spreading them out. And then you put meat and put ear mushroom inside, and then you dip them with fish sauce. It's really complicated, and I was super craving for it when I was in Germany, and I really wanted to have it.
This is called chả quế.
Vietnamese sausages. Just dip them into the fish sauce, and then just... It's good.
Nice.
Can I just say she is like one of the worst food tour guide ever? She just keep abandoning us. We are stopping here to make the video, and she's like nowhere to be found. She just walked very confidently, didn't even look back to find us. And when we finish, we just look around and she's gone. Like, it's dessert time, And we're going to have caramel and coconut jelly. And it's the best thing you could ask for dessert in the whole wide world. I actually know this place. I have been here before. It's a very, very famous place for dessert, like caramel and coconut jelly. Look, like the thing is just getting smaller and smaller. I think Vietnamese can make very, very good. I think it's called flan cake in English. Like they can make very, very good flan. I'm not gonna flex, but I can do very good flan at home too.
People also say this is the best flan in Vietnam.
Has to be. It's freaking good. You know, when I was a student in Hanoi, I live very far away from the old quarter. But then in the weekend, we would drive here. It took like 1.5 hours just to eat this. It's so funny that this place has never changed at all. It's still the same thing. Like literally nothing changed for like seven years. So this is coconut jelly. There's 2 layers in it. There's one which is see-through and there's one which is white, all made from coconut.
This is one of my favorite desserts in Hanoi. Here they can mix sugars with a lot of things. Mixed fruits, coffee, coconut, or boba.
That was 99,000 dong. That was incredibly cheap. It's like 4 euros. And I even have this to bring it home too. What's going on? I've been eating like crazy recently and I barely spend my money. This is awesome. Đi đâu rồi anh? Bây giờ như nào?
This is one of the most popular Hanoi dish, bánh chả.
When I was a student, I basically feed myself this almost every day. It's not that expensive. There's a lot of vegetable. It's really hard to make though, because you cannot just make the meat in a pan or an oven. You have to grill it in open fire with coal. So basically, you cannot do it in Germany. Can you do this at home?
Yes, of course, I can do anything, but I'm not sure about the quality.
So this is the dish. You have noodle because it's on the name of the dish. And you have meat because it's on the name too. There's 2 different kinds of meat. You have this kind of like slightly cut meat. And this one that is already chopped very small and then they squeeze them into a bowl. They look a bit burned because they burned them on open fire. And the sauce is just fish sauce mixed with water and sugar. And something like that as well, but I don't know. And here is a very important ingredient, salad. Gonna dip them, all of them, in this and then eat them together.
And this is a fried spring roll. You can eat together with this one too.
I have eaten a lot of fried spring roll all over the world. Nowhere is nearly as good as in Hanoi. Just so crunchy, so tasty.
Em phải có một cái thìa ăn sai 3 rồi.
We completely lost her and I'm super angry. This is a very bad habit, sister. What the hell? I should have just not canceled the food tour, okay? This tour guide has horrible service. We'll not tip her later. So, I'm a bit suspicious because she brought us into a very quiet area of Hanoi. I don't think Hanoi has any quiet area. So I have no clue if there's a restaurant here as he promised. It's so funny because this place is considered a rich place because there is no like restaurants everywhere. There's sidewalks that you can walk. It's a bit like quiet and there's trees and everything. And the funny thing is like in Germany, basically everywhere is like this. My area is not even like rich at all and it's looking better than this. Not like flexing about Germany, but I just appreciate the way Germany has built a country for everybody to have like a pretty good quality of life. I am so sure that my sister has no clue where we're going. We've been walking for like 15 minutes. She's checking Google Maps. And after she doesn't know how to use. Oh. Ở đâu? Đưa đây. Đưa.
Tao mày quá.
We are in the military base, okay? This is the area of the military. There is no restaurant here. The restaurant she found on the internet has 6 reviews. And she thinks that it's actually here. So there's no restaurant. We just waste like 20 minutes walk. Do you want to say sorry?
No.
So she found the place. Good job. So what are we eating now?
I already ordered boiled snail and lemongrass chicken feet.
So this is the dipping sauce. It's the secret ingredient that makes these dishes so good. I cannot make it. It's super, super hard. They have like, I don't know, lemon leaves, ginger, chili, kumquat, fish sauce, sugar. Basically, that's the ingredient. I don't know exactly how to make it. It's just chef kit. This is fig.
Yes, Vietnamese fig.
Yeah, it's Vietnamese fig. Then we make salad out of it. And that's the dish. It's good.
Especially when you eat with boiled snail like this.
This is how it looks like inside. I would rather remove this part. Look a bit scary. And then the rest I can dip them into the sauce here. Chân gà nha. This is chicken feet. Yeah, we eat chicken feet in Vietnam a lot. Here's how you make chicken feet. You boil the chicken, then you prepare the sauce. Basically just like boiled water, fish sauce, sugar, kumquat. And then you boil them and you put the boiled chicken in there and you wait for some more days in the fridge. And that's it. And it tastes awesome. It's not the best chicken feet that I have eaten in Hanoi. Definitely not. But the snail's good. Ah. How do you eat snail normally? Do you eat them like this or do you cook them like a soup?
Yeah, the same because I eat only boiled snail.
Well, in Vietnam, we can cook the snail with a lot of stuff, like with the soup as well. But yeah, this is my favorite kind of eating it. You just boil it. The one thing I particularly don't like about Hanoi is how crowded everything is. And it's super stressful because it's noisy, it's crowded, also it's a bit polluted too. I'm walking on the street right now because the sidewalk is just full of bikes and restaurants and clothes. You see, like even on the sidewalk, I have to like avoid things like this. They're going to burn everything here. Like these are like the alcohol and then they're gonna just make barbecue on the street like that. You know, it's pretty cool that in Vietnam, we have the service for everything. Like even with the food, someone would come and do the barbecue or grill it for you if it's too complicated. I like it that way.
This is a very original Hanoi dish. It's called a Vietnamese grill catfish.
It's already pre-grilled, but then we re-grill it here with dill, onion. What is it? Is that like fish intestine?
Yes.
You can eat fish intestine too. Okay.
Yeah, the taste is really good.
This is 1 second. What is it? Rice
The
noodle.
rice noodle.
Exactly. Here's some herbs to eat with it. This is rotten shrimp paste.
Shrimp paste is really salty. You need some lemon juice.
The first time when I bring my German boyfriend to eat this dish, he was so shocked by how smelly it is. He refused to kiss me for like 1 day after I ate this. Honestly, I have no regrets. I actually really like this dish when I was in Vietnam. You know, I don't think I'm a very good food blogger because I'm just very into eating. So once I see the food, I just don't want to film anything anymore. I just want to eat. But then I feel like these foods are so good, they deserve to be shared too. It's so good. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna miss this taste like crazy. Is it good?
Yeah, really good. This
Okay.
is really authentic Hanoi dish.
Yeah.
And then they expand to other provinces and even to other countries. But you cannot taste any dish like this in other place. Just only in Hanoi.
Can you make this at home?
I can, but I'm sure I cannot make it better than this.
Oh, okay. My sister is a very good cook. And she makes sure everybody knows that by repeating that every day.
When you eat, it's not just about the taste of the dish, it's also about the feeling when you eat that and atmosphere.
You mean this atmosphere of the mice running around, dirt in the air? I'm sitting in a tiny chair. Okay, it's actually pretty authentic. I'm not complaining. I like it. I'm having fun. I thought we are done, but no, we have the second round with hot pot now. So we have grill and hot pot. We have broth with the same fish, right? Then the vegetable. I don't think I can eat anymore because I ate too much. And now I'm full already, but I will not stop now. I'll fight to the end. You know, one thing that I really like about eating with my sister is that she's do all of the grilling and cooking and I just need to eat. It's perfect actually. The whole dish today, it's gonna cost 25 euros for 3 people. My brother-in-law who's filming me right now is pretty big and tall, so at least we have someone who's actually can eat a lot. So we will not waste anything. The veggie is very well cooked with the broth too. It's soaked in a lot of broth and flavor. Fish.
Xem với mắm tôm.
This is the same fish, but it's more bony because when you make broth, it's better to have bone. And we boil it, not grill it anymore. The fish is extremely fresh and it tastes sweet. Okay, honestly, I like the grill version way more. Now I understand why they grill it, but it's still good though. Hello. So I was in a food coma after the fish, so I couldn't talk or walk for a while. But after some days, I am recovered now. And I have to say that it was a very good decision to have my sister as the food tour guide. First of all, it was saving us a lot of money. Initially, we have to pay 180 euros for 3 hours and 2 people. At the end, we end up eating for the whole day in Hanoi for 3 people, and we paid less than 100 euros. Also, despite of her having completely no orientations, constantly leaving us, bickering with me and being bossy, it was still very fun having my sister around, and I had a great time. I'm already missing those food a lot, and I'm looking forward to be able to eat them one day. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.